Well, spring break is over, and I'm back in my classroom, very excited to be back in school. And during my prep period, I want to take a moment and relate a story that happened to our family over spring break. We went over to Atlanta. Thursday night, there was a fire on I-85, and we were nowhere near it, and we had plans to go into downtown Atlanta on Friday, March 31st. And so after we saw the traffic congestion and things on the news, we thought the best thing for us to do is to take the MARTA. Now, if you're not familiar with the MARTA, it's basically the train, the mass transit system. It's MARTA, Metropolitan Atlanta Rapid Transit Authority. And so we were going to go downtown and visit the Coca-Cola Museum, my wife, and my two children. And so we decided to ride the MARTA, and we go to the North Spring Station, buy these little Breeze cards and put round trips on it so we can get from the North Spring Station down to the Peachtree Center. So we do that, and it was a great ride downtown. Wonderful. It was a smooth ride. We get there in less than 20 minutes, and with all the congestion because of the I-85 stuff, it would have taken us hours to get down there, but we got there in less than 20 minutes. We went to the Coca-Cola Museum, had a great time, ate lunch downtown at a nice pizzeria. Wonderful time. So we're head back to the Peachtree Center to head back up toward Roswell, where we were staying with Sarah's brother. And we just got on a northbound train. It said northbound. We got on the train. We go about 2 stops or so. My 14-year-old son says, Dad, we're on the wrong train. We're on the goal line. We need to be headed to on the red line. So we hop off that train. We look up at the board, wait about 2 minutes, 3 minutes or so, and then a red line train comes. And so we get on that train. Well, everything's going smooth, and we get back on. Oh, good, we're on the right train. There was this fella on the train that he was arguing with nobody. And it was the strangest thing, and his argument got louder and louder. And some of the things he was saying was like, "Who won the game? Who won the game? ATL in the house, Michael Vick." And so it just gets louder and louder. Kept repeating this over and over again, and it got louder. And Michael Vick has not played for the Falcons since 2006. I had to look it up, and so it was the funniest thing. My wife is looking at me like, "Oh no." My 14-year-old son is looking at Dad, let's get off this train. And my 11-year-old daughter is sitting there going, and it is just, we're just sitting there and everybody's kind of looking at him, and some people are trying to avoid not looking at him. And it just keeps going on and on. So it was just one of the strangest experiences. We'd never been on mass transit before as a family, and so it was a new experience for us and quite interesting, to say the least. So we get off, we jump off that one at the next stop, and we move to the next car. And I don't know if you remember Toy Story 3. When it was like moving from the caterpillar room where everything was very chaotic into the butterfly room where everything was nice and wonderful. And so we finish up and we get back to Roswell, and the running joke for the rest of our ride home was, "Who won the game? ATL in the house." And so anyway, interesting experience. So if you ever have a chance to ride the MARTA in Atlanta, take advantage of that.